Alright, so today I've been kind of focused on a lot of bug fixing, and I got, kind of pissed with how long everything was taking, and so I fucked around and spent the entire day adding a bunch of like ridiculous debugging commands, and some of them might actually be really cool for certain use cases. So let me just really quickly throw a lobby together just to kind of showcase it a bit. So yeah, I breathed new life into the console window overall. So essentially, just to showcase it, we'll start off with the basic ones. So there's basic server ones, such as clear map. Just clear the map entirely. This is an empty map. There is regen map. So I can pick a seed, but if I enter nothing, it just regenerates what was here before. But I can pick whatever seed I want. I can, enter something crazy and bam, I get a new map generation pretty much instantly. If I want to do it random, I can just regenerate a new random set of the map every single time. There's another one where I can set the chase time. So let's say I want to set it to 5,000 instead. You'll see up top it resets, so we'll set that back to the 9999. And those are the basic ones. Those ones are the ones just revolving around map gen. So let's say I add a new tile. I don't actually have a system for forcing a tile into the map gen yet. So this is an easy, cheeky way to just spam the random one and be like, do I get it now? No, now, no, now, no. And then see if I get it. Now the other cool feature is this. So spawn dummy. So let's spawn a dummy runner. So now I get a little dummy runner. I can hit him like that. I can hit him with my power. I can do whatever. It's not controlled or anything, so I can spawn them where I'm looking. So like I'm looking over there, or I can spawn them at my camera position. So right under me. When I spawn them at my camera position, the Y is always 0, so it'll spawn in the ground if I do this, or I can just do this. I honestly kind of forget why the fuck I did that. I might change that. But yeah, so that's something you can do. You can even spawn them on like some random shit, that sort of thing. But yeah, so you can spawn in like dummy runners, and you can also spawn in dummy chasers. Now, I haven't actually tried this as a chaser. I don't know if this is gonna fucking work properly. If it does, I'm gonna be surprised. Oh shit! What the fuck? That works. Okay, that's weird. I'm surprised that worked. So I can use the command to remove them whenever. There can only be one visible. So I can also spawn the chaser at my position or where I'm looking, and it'll abide by my look rotation wherever I'm looking. Alright, so that's one thing there. Another thing about the chasers in particular is I can set the attack mode. So I can do dummy chaser attack mode, and I can set it to, currently it's set to idle, but I can also set it to constant, and it'll actually make it attack. So the cool part about this is if I turn on hitboxes, you get to see the lunge hitbox in real time, how that looks like, which is very fucking cool. Genuinely, like, that shit, to me, that shit is fucking awesome. So cool, that's that. So if we'll say I skip the round, so we'll set the chase time to 0, and we'll head over to the runner side. So similar to the runner side, and I picked Mirage here for a very specific reason, because her power is the only one that really does this sort of thing yet. But similar to here, I can spawn a dummy runner, and I got another buddy. I have a friend in me, but when I spawn a chaser, because I am a runner, if I can fucking type, it carries the proximity track. So this means if I Mirage, for example, I can go into my undercover mode. I won't charge my ability, but the moment I get closer, I start charging it. So I can rapidly test a lot of stuff like this. And then even when I'm runner, I can dummy, chaser, attack mode, constant. I can view this as runner, and it does work. I get hit, same sort of thing happens. And I can remove them, just like that. To me, that is fucking awesome. That is very fucking cool. And of course, there's this console window. Like, I didn't make the big window part myself. Like, the commands are obviously mine. Though there are default commands like teleport that come in. And that's like I can pick any object on the map and I can teleport it wherever I want. That sort of thing. Those are default ones, but like the spawning in runners, chasers, that sort of thing, that's all custom. This one's called Quantum Console. I got it off the asset store for like, it was on sale for like 20 bucks, I think. Genuinely really, really great purchase. It makes this entire, it saved me so much time. Yeah, no, so I can just spawn in shit like this and rapidly test things instead of having to build a new copy of the game and then join it. And it also makes it easier for showcases, right? So it just makes things very, very easy for me to work with overall. Yeah, so that's pretty much that's pretty much it there. I just was really happy with showing that off because I'm working on fixing a bunch of bugs, and this sort of thing really speeds through the process. All of these like are networked too, so obviously there can be network bugs relating to player to player, but as far as the game is concerned, that's just straight up another player. Just doesn't have a character assigned to it, which is why it defaults to flashback for everybody. It doesn't matter if it's a runner or a chaser. So if I spawn like a dummy runner, it also says flashback. But yeah, no, I'm chill with that. I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm just making a quick little showcase of that because I think that was kind of fucking neat. I plan on having a lot of commands like that, I think, because I'm actually really enjoying the way that overall works. Actually, something I haven't tested. We're testing it live. It does stun it. It doesn't play the noise, but it does stun it. That's very cool. Okay, hold on. Yeah, you're in. So you'll notice, so whenever the chaser gets stunned, they redirect to the middle of the stun zone to prevent any distance advantages relating to, like, lagging, basically. Because if you're lagging and you don't detect you're stunned until you're like way over here, you're not going to stop until you're like well past the stun zone. So I have it when a stun happens to teleport to the middle because it equalizes distance. It's a balance thing. So you'll notice, you'll see this guy will jolt over as soon as I touch the stun zone. But the little noise doesn't play because there's normally a wah wah that plays when you get stunned. That's kind of neat. Anyways, that was literally it. I just thought that was kind of fucking cool. Yeah, have a good night.